All right. Drew Lock, week 14 breakdown, Carolina Panthers. The question is, did he officially round the corner? Are we going to see more of these games or more of some of the earlier stuff? So, we'll dive in. I'll tell you what I think at the end. But we'll start with the good. Always start with the good. Okay? We've got situation. What do we have? 3rd and 6. Oh, yeah. Love this one. Okay. 3rd and 6. So we're going to see a little motion. Okay. And we are going to see, we'll call it play action. You can make the argument for run action, but we'll call it play action. Okay. This concept is designed. Okay. So this is going to be what's called XZ read. Okay. Or it's going to be called that on most teams. Okay. What you probably have is a mandatory sit by one of them. Honestly, I have no idea who the Broncos would game plan as their mandatory sit. And then you have another guy who's going to run the option. So let's say right here is our mandatory sit. Okay. And this is our option runner. Meaning he can take the roof off if he can beat this safety. Because they're in cover 3, right? So you're getting all the depth. He's not going to be able to, so then he's going to end up sitting down. So then it turns into, right? It's going to then turn into a horizontal spacing concept, meaning whichever way this underneath defender leans, you're going to go the opposite of. This is great football by Drew Lock. Okay, so let's watch. Action. Look, you see him open his hips and run this way. This is where the ball needs to go. Boom. Where does the ball go? It goes right there. So this is, I mean, honestly, this, I don't want to say it's the best throw of the day because he had some good ones. But this is, I mean, it's a really good start, right? It's a really good start to it. So let's watch the footwork. Okay, you're going to see him hit the top of his drop, climb twice. Okay, you're seeing, this is what we've got to continue to see is the growth, right? Where are his eyes? His eyes are on this defender. This defender has his hips open, right, to the backside X. So drive the Z on the read route, okay? That's exactly what you want to see. That's what I'm talking about with the difference of, hey, this is what he did on the stats versus what you're actually evaluating and seeing. That's what I keep trying to hammer home to these goblins on Twitter, but they just hate me. Okay, here we go. We got to get down distance again. Looks like 3rd and 3. Carolina's scoreboard is horrible. Okay, here we go. Little bunch with a zoom motion. Okay, again, let's keep learning football, guys. If someone runs with him, what is it? Man or zone? Someone runs with him, it's man to man. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. This is one of my favorites because it just is completely opposite of the narrative of he always throws off his back foot, right? Everyone always says that he throws off his back foot all the time. Look at this. Okay. One, we have a great protection pickup by Melvin Gordon. So everyone who's mad about Melvin Gordon's fumbles, go ahead and remember that he's extremely good in pass pro, okay? And as Drew Lock develops into into a really, really good quarterback, you care more about pass pro than run game. There's a reason Peyton Manning's backs were always tremendous in pass pro because it's Peyton Manning. You want him protected. You don't care about the other stuff. Okay, so here we go. You've got the motion. What we're going to love, so this is just a little stick concept, meaning you got speed out here with a stick. Tight outside turn. Watch Drew Lock step into it. I almost feel like he was like stepping on the soles of his haters. Oh, I throw off my back foot too much? Here you go. Boom. Climb in the pocket with pressure. Deliver an absolute strike on 3rd down. It's, again, don't want to say it's the best ball all day, but this is again, really good football. Knowing right where to go with the ball. Stepping up. Awesome pickup by Melvin. It's just good. That's just really good football. 1st and 10. Oh, gosh. This one's great. Okay, let's talk through the disguise, right? So, what are the Panthers doing? The Panthers are dealing with a young quarterback, so they're trying to disguise everything, right? So, if I were to tell you... okay, I got tight end here. So we got strong safety, free safety, corner, right? They're giving me a quarter shell look. Okay, so they're giving me a cover 4 look. What they're going to end up doing is rolling down, firing this guy off the edge, and getting into cover 3. okay? We love sluggo against cover 3. Off corner, it's just a tremendous call. So you can see during the cadence, boom, you see the rotation starting to happen, right? He's coming down. He's going to fire off the edge. Drew recognizes it, and he floats, and he gives Judy enough time to beat his guy one-on-one. Why do we love sluggo against cover 3 or off corners? Well, it's because they've got their eyes half on the receiver and half in the backfield. So the little bit of pump that Locke gives here, it's just enough to make this guy look, clownish, honestly. Okay, off corner. You see how he can see through the receiver to Drew? Okay, that's what makes sluggo so effective against cover 3. Little pump and then delivers an absolute strike. This one really is fading away. Does he have to? If I was nitpicking, probably not. Probably not. But is it really good to be able to feel this guy fire off the edge and then float? Absolutely. So let's deal with it a little bit. I love that. And just, like I've been saying all year, Jerry Jeudy is a superstar. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Oh, this one's just great. Okay? So, something I've kind of been, I don't want to say on him lately. I was on early. I didn't like. The thing that I love about Patrick Mahomes and a guy like Aaron Rodgers and some of the best, they never let a man-to-man opportunity go to waste. What I mean by that is every time it seems like the defense is in man, they find their best matchup and take advantage of it. Okay, let's go ahead and check out. You're going to see again, Panthers, boom. We've got straight man-to-man across the board. Boom, single high safety. This is our best matchup. Okay, check it out. Boom, speed 5, which I love. Again, pro stuff over because he's under center. Just makes him smoother. Okay, speed 5. 1 big, 4 quick, get it up. Easy touchdown. This is the easiest touchdown you're going to see all year. But it gets better from the tight. Why? Because in cover 1, what do we have to do? We have to make sure this center fielder can't get over here and make the play. So how do you do that? You do it the same way you check out a girl when you go to the movies. You put your eyes there, they walk into it, no one can yell at you, right? It was an accident, okay? This is what Drew Lock does. He puts his eyes right here. He stares down the safety to hold him, right? And then he gets over to the go ball. I apologize to my wife. I don't do that, but I saw it on Hall Pass, the movie. Great movie. Okay. Here we go. 1 big 4, quick, get it up, and he just held the safety long enough. Let's not even say he held the safety. Let's say he pushed him this way, because he did in reality. Gets it up there, easy touchdown. That is veteran quarterback play from a guy who I would make the argument is basically a rookie. But, a lot of people hate when I say that. Second and 14, sorry. Oh, yeah, the great play call. So I want to go over this one because it's just a great play call. Look, we got man-to-man across the board, okay? So, man-to-man. When you call a screen against man-to-man, the only thing we have to do is block the man-to-man defender. Right? Here's our man-to-man defender. And check this out, guys. Look at it. Look at this. That's why this is a touchdown. Oh, I guess it's not a touchdown. That's all it is. If you get blitz man and you call a screen, as long as you block the man who's got the man-to-man, it's easy. Look at this. Tremendous play call. And honestly, a really good job by Locke being able to avoid this and get his ass out of there. Because 54 is a clean runner now. Someone gets a hand on him, but that's as clean as it gets. Look at him. Look at him speed drop out of there. And again, left foot back. Is it faster? Probably. Is it easier? Probably. Oh, this is just a beauty. Just gotta love good football. That's all that is right there. Okay, here we go. I believe this is the last good clip. There was a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Okay, so again, another disguise. They're eventually going to drop out and try to get into, cover 3. So this is so good. And whether he meant to do it or not, we'll never know. Unless someone asks the question. Okay, if you're a reporter who does the Q&A with the players and you watch this, ask him, did you mean to put your eyes backside against cover 3 to Judy on the in route? Because watch what happens here. So the reason KJ pops is because Judy's on the in route and Locke drops and puts his eyes right here, and it influences the safety and actually gets him to bite up. Watch. There's a reason he's driving here, okay? You know? And it ain't because, it's not because he doesn't know football. He knows football, but he thinks Drew Lock is locked in. He thinks he's locked in and throwing that. Not so fast, my friends. Look at this. Let's look at it from the tight because you'll see better what I'm talking about. Watch Drew's eyes, okay? Boom. His eyes here, right? And then you can almost see him glance right there to confirm that the safety is biting, and then you can see him come alive. That's as good as it gets. Again, I'd love to know if he meant to do that. If he saw something on tape and he said, man, I can really get him to bite on this in route. Because normally it's tough to get the safety to come out of the sky if it's not a deep over. They don't really come on the end. But, I mean, that was really good stuff. Okay? Now we got to talk about the bad. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we have to. Okay? So, clear man-to-man. Clear blitz man. Okay? We got man here, man here, man here, man here. And then we've got a safety rat. Okay? Or cover 1, but in reality is going to be a hard read downhill. What we don't love against man-to-man. Okay? I shouldn't say this. We would prefer to not throw in-breaking routes when the only defender left to help is inside, right? A lot of people would say, okay, you can hit slant. Yeah, you can, but the NFL is a different speed level, right? These guys close fast, okay? You want to throw an out-breaking route, especially one off of a rub concept. What we need to see more of, and again, whether this is Drew himself or if it's Shermer or what it is, we need to see a better rub here. This needs to be a clear pick, and this needs to be out to the flat, okay? We get a decent rub. Sorry, dang. Bad job operating the tape. We get a pretty decent rub here. That's why Fant is wide open. We have to take Fant. You cannot throw... Oh, God. You can't do this. Ah! My ribs hurt. Played a lot of golf this weekend. Went down to Scottsdale. It was a lot of fun. Scottsdale's a crazy place. But, yeah, you can't do that. Oh, man. My back kind of hurts. Hit this low stinger 6 off a tee box and hurt myself. But that would hurt way more. Oh. So, again, right? Now, is it nitpicky? Of course it is. Right? Because, could you have thrown a more protectable ball, meaning lower? Yeah, of course. But we just can't have that. That's stuff that we can't have. Okay, and I get, and here's another nitpick thing. But you see he's putting his arms up like you can't hit him like that. Well, he can because you threw it there. So again, not trying to be too hard, but we can't have that. Okay, here we go. Give me the situation. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Gotta love it. All right. Okay, and I don't want to say I told you so, but look at this. Double cadence. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of double cadence and see what the defense is doing. Okay? We've got clear cover 3. This is clear cut. You're going to get off. Boom. You can see him bailing out. He did a great job with his hard count. His hard count enabled him to know right where he was going. He was going to Jerry Jeudy this whole time. Perfect read. Okay? So let's separate these things. Correct read. Check. Horrendous footwork. Okay? Look at this. This hop makes him so late it's not even funny. We are lucky this is an interception. The ball should never be in our hands when the receiver is turning around on the hitch. And it sure as heck shouldn't be just now getting started going back, right? If anything, the receiver can turn around when we're in hip fire and starting to drive. But, I mean, we're nowhere near it. You want to know why we're nowhere near it? Because let's go ahead and look at the tight and watch the feet, okay? If you're going to be right foot back in the gun, okay? If you're going to be right foot back in the gun, it's got to be catch and step, right? Let me demo one real quick. Can you guys see? Yeah, okay. If you're going to be right foot back in the gun and I'm throwing over here to my left to Jerry Jeudy, right side, Y20, Y20, hot, hot, hot. Okay, I see everything. Boom. We're in cover 3. I know where I'm going. It needs to be, I don't know if you can even see. I'll move this chair. Okay. It needs to be catch, boom, catch and go. Drew catches, and then he skips back, and that's what makes him so late, okay? Let's watch this real quick. Okay, watch. He needs to be catch and go. Instead, we do that little hop, pat the ball, and it's just... we're not lucky. I mean, again, one of his receivers pays a price for his air, which is not great. But we're lucky this wasn't like a pick six. You know? So, it's not great. Don't love it. Okay. Take a deep breath. This is some of the worst. I've seen this on tape before. 15 for the Chiefs does it all the time. Okay? And I got on him. So I when I did a Mahomes breakdown, he did the same thing. You know, it looked like he's stuck in the mud. Stuck in the mud division, as Conor McGregor would say. It looks like he's stuck in the mud, and I was nitpicking his on a touchdown. Okay? So now let's, little bit of what's it called? Perspective. So I nitpicked him on a touchdown for having stuck in the mud feet. We have stuck in the mud feet here, and we're going to bad arm angle, just fling it out there because we're uber talented, so we're just going to do it rather than be great. I mean, God dang it. You know, we just killed a prairie dog. Look at this poor guy. Prairie dog just stuck his head out. It's ready for spring. Bang! Oh, we can't have that. So what do I mean by his feet being stuck in the mud? Let me show you from the tight. Okay, again, I'm going to get up and show you because it's easier. Okay, quarterback, you're right here, and we're going to pretend our right foot's back. Boom, all this is action and then flip. You need to take your inseam. So if I'm right-handed, my right inseam, and you need to point at the target. So it's catch here, point your right inseam. It's like playing second base. It's like playing shortstop, okay? You have to have those, okay? Watch. Look at where his inseam is pointed. His inseam is pointed freaking right here. That's why his body's stuck like this, and he's trying to disassociate to throw this, and it's just pointless. It's pointless because he's athletic enough to get his base around. So we just throw one right in the sand, you know? Can't have it. So, all right, guys. Unfortunately, you put me in a bad mood. With that being said, have we officially rounded the corner? Absolutely not. Sorry. I hate to let you guys down. But was it the next step on the chart that's going like this, like the stock market? I think so. I think he's putting enough on tape to back up the claim that he can be a franchise quarterback. And I think this game, he's putting enough on tape to prove that he's making those leaps and bounds. What do we need to see next? More double cadence. Less unforced errors, i.e. footwork, i.e. being lazy. And one more game where it's really hard to find a place that his eyes didn't go to the correct spot. If we find those objectives, we may have rounded the corner. As of right now, we're probably just right here. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys. Even the ones that just absolutely hate me. You guys arguably could be my favorite. But no, in all reality, I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate all the support. And yeah, this was a huge win. Looking forward to doing this again next week. All right, I'll see you guys then.